Now, ladies and gentlemen, now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Snap your fingers, do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it.
It is a Chamber of Commerce afternoon here in the Peach State of Georgia. We've got the roof open, wide open, and we are ready for football at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Ready? Here we go. Ready.
They'll run. Here's yman. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all. I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
Okay,
from
ready?
the 31, here's second down and 8.
Come on. Hey. Hop, 7. Hurt. Right there.
Now Ward. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play that time for the Titans. 57 yards.
First and 10 of the 12-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now yman on first and 10. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Bronco switch. Liking 18. Ready?
yman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Go check. Let go.
Ward off the play fake. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. It's a sack for a loss of 4, and that brings up third down and goal.
Here we go. Check. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
Ward
pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tough rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Sly able to put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And this is a game where you don't envy a defensive coordinator. This is what you have to game plan against all week. This offense is #1 in the NFL in passing, and they're clicking here early as they get a completion there for a first down.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Falcons at 11-1 now on the year. And they've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Richardson to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. You talk about this Titan defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove it day for them.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
65, Bronco 80. Ranger, 70 Ranger. Shot 50. Set. Hey.
Motion, check. Shift.
Ready.
They'll go for it. Here's Richardson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Top low 18.
Throwing now, Ward. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And he's into the clear. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Yman gets it from the gun. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. So this defense for the Falcons, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try to keep your quarterback upright. The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
19, 18, 5 years.
To throw is Ward. He's going to let this one go deep. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Falcons are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And some room for him there as he'll take this out to about the 15. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. That's out wide here for Robinson. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
18. 19. Steady.
Now Richardson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Titan defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. 3rd and 3.
70 Timberwolves. Bronco leading.
Robinson will try to pick it up. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Richardson going on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Richardson. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go, here we go.
Now it's Richardson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. And the Falcons are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Stephanie! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, smash. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Robinson is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
Get it. Set. Hurt. Viking 18. Ready.
Robinson again. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson. That's his 18th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Richardson will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready, break.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, head your punt. All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Ward. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Falcon defense has a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Aubrey now for the point after. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Falcons 22, Titans 3.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. To throw, here's Ward. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Ward. Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Cup 19.
Throwing again here, Ward. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down, and it's a sack. And it's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Troy Anderson in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This will be fielded at the 17. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they sequence things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. Here's 2nd and 10.
65 catch. Let's go now. 70, tracking 60. 79 Broncos.
Richardson looking to throw this. He completes it right side of the lane. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
19 tight, Stephanie. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Richardson looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 19, Tiger 19, 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Richardson. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Bronco 80. Cowboy 80. Hey, Crash. Rig alert, rig alert.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will extend their lead even further. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Come on. Set. 19, 18. Big Lion. Ready.
A run straight ahead with yman. He's shedding a man at the 40. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
79, 19.
From the gun, Ward. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this one is incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Ready. 60 Vikings, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. Go.
From the gun, here's Ward. He's going to take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, their first 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
Ward from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it. I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Cowboy 80.
Second half begins with a run by Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
2nd and 7 from the 20.
70. Here we go. 18. Run. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 35.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Ready? Lightning, 18, 5, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 19, Buffalo 18. Go!
From the shotgun, Richardson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
70, let's go. 60, Mustang 19.
Richardson working from the gun. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Ray Cisco on the coverage.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and that'll keep this a 22-point game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing, but in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now Ward. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Up the middle, Etienne. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Second down and 3.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18, Dragon 60. Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
They go play action with Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
That's into the hands of yman. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Great job of tackling there to prevent the first down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
Come on. Cowboy 80. 19 Lion. Hurt. Go.
Ward to They'll throw for it on fourth. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Devon Achane with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Titans take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
Seven Pirates, 60. Warriors, 70.
They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 6.
They run the draw here with Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
60 Maverick. That is 70 Lions. 9 Dragons. 79 Broncos.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off. Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
18.
Richardson going to change the play here. And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Seven Pirates, 18 Pioneer, 70 Rangers.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Red. 18 Cardinal, 18 Warriors, 19 Lions, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's now 4th down.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Titans offense set to begin the drive. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth-quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. To throw is Ward. That's complete to Deacon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
A gain of 14. And the Titans.
Slot man moves right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Throwing now, Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Ward. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
19, Pioneer. Mustang 19.
To the air again, Ward. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 6, go.
They'll look to throw again.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10.
Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Cuddy.
Out of the gun, Ward. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
60 by 6.
They'll try and throw forward with Ward. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And this is caught inside the 5. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Well, give them credit. They're going to stay and fight this out to the end. Fourth down, you've got to go for it. And they not only convert, but pick up some good yardage as well.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. H.M. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
H.M. once more, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
19 Tiger, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Ward, third and goal. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. That's Zach Harrison who forced his way in to drop it.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Going for it, here's Ward. He'll try to do it himself. And it'll be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
It's a turnover on down.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Now Richardson back to throw it. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
70 Lions, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Go!
Robinson on a give right side. And some room for him there as they take this out to about the 15. It's a gain of 5, but they're still deep in a hole. 15 yards still to go on third down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Shot 60. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Check, 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 check.
Richardson out of the shotgun. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there. And now fourth down. The Falcons send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Fielded just inside the 30. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And certainly starting to appear that they might finally be about to suffer that first loss of the season What a heck of a run through 3 months, though, but they trail big here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 30 yards.
It's a gain of 30.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Ward. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Ochan. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Rattler 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
To throw, here's Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Alert! Alert! Hey, 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Go!
Ward again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing is Ward. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Pass it! 70 Lions! 19 Lions! Check Bobcat! Check Bobcat! Go street! Ready, right?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chigacancro, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big pickup of 38.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta